Hi, this is Dave Bartosiewicz. I am very, very excited to be here today to actually interview Father Justin, who is the father of the St. Peter and Paul Apostolic Church here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I have actually been very interested in Orthodoxy for some reasons, but I want to give him a chance to share, Father, about your faith, your church, where it came from, and how it started. So why don't we address some of those things from the very beginning? A couple of questions. A lot of people ask me to say, hey,
any questions?
You know, one of the problems that we see with Orthodox, we don't understand it. We see that you have, right here, Brian, you're probably looking at Jesus on the cross. People say, yes. Why do you have Jesus on the cross? He's living, you know, why are you paying so much attention? Why with a cross? I know there's other churches that have Jesus on the cross.
Great.
Why?
So great. I would ask you to look at that one, but I'd also ask you to look at that one. Yes. So we have the cross here, Christ is on it, there the cross is empty. I mean, for us, a cross is a cross is a cross. So it is true. We can't deny the fact that through the cross, joy has come to all the world, the ancient Christians would say. So I do think in the West, there's an over-focus on suffering of Christ. We can't deny the fact that he did suffer for us, and he bore our sufferings, and he carried the cross, and we're called to deny ourselves and carry our cross too. And so I find a lot of people say, someone told me, oh, we're resurrection people, Father Justin. And we would simply say, you can't have the resurrection without the cross. And so our Passion Week, walking with God, so for us, it's not depressing to look at Christ, because what does St. Paul say? I preach Christ and him crucified. Okay. We don't know what to do with that oftentimes. I think modern people are like, well, that sounds morbid and kind of weird. No, but for us, we know the end of the story. I mean, just to preach that alone would be like Mel Gibson's movie, The Passion, alone was beautiful, but to stop there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All this, it was very bloody, it was beautiful, but then where's the resurrection? I mean, the resurrection is like 2 minutes of the whole thing, or 30 seconds, or whatever it is. For us, we know the story, but we're not afraid to pass those sufferings because we get to ignore our own sufferings. I mean, I have sufferings, you have personal hell, we all have personal hell we're carrying, and this says you can do it, but it's not the end of the story. The end of the story is the empty cross, the empty tomb, and Christ is risen, and he reigns for eternity. Okay. So I think I would ask people to really, again, I think the same way, when I was a kid, I would look at that and go, ooh, why is Jesus on the cross? That's wrong, he should be an empty cross. I would just ask them to know, like, no, that's not what we believe. The cross is joy to us. Really, I'm asked at the time around town here in Salt Lake City, why do you wear that cross? If Jesus was killed with a gun, would you wear a gun around your neck? And I say, well, yes, I would. And two, no, we believe in the Old Testament, it was prophesied by the wood of the cross. And read the Old Testament, prophecies of the cross, and Moses having his hands up against Amalek in the form of a cross and fighting against him. I mean, there's, you know, Moses raising up the serpent in the wilderness, there's these symbols of the cross. So for us, we're not about morbidity and about suffering. No, it's about joy, about resurrection. People to know that, please.
Okay, good. Yeah, I hope that helps out a lot.